Hi everyone, I'm Serena, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about HRT. I just recently had an appointment with a new place that I originally wanted to go to, but I was unable to since I had such a major lack of funds. I had to go with somebody that could ensure that I would have an income-based plan. This time they didn't even have that option, and so I was pretty dead set on going to the place that I've always wanted to go, and so that's what I did. From the last appointment at the old place, I had doubled the estradiol, and I had been given the option to double my Spiro, but they were an extremely minimal type of a place, and they didn't really come off as if they really cared either. They didn't really communicate with me well, and they pretty much just left it up to me to do that, and they didn't really give me much information to go off of either. And so whenever that happened, I was like, okay, that's fine, let's do that. It ended up staying like that for a year and a half before this last appointment. And when I went in there, I felt like I was having some kind of issues or something because it just seemed like I should be doing a lot better with some things and at least be a lot further along. But I don't know. I guess a lot of people probably feel that way. And so I went in there and it was amazing though. This place, I wish I could have gone there just in the beginning. There's no comparing the two. The new one is just so much better that I can't even say enough good stuff about it. So something I felt was ironic was that I went to the old place for 2 years and then I switched to this new place. Within the entire 2 years I was at the old place, I never encountered one trans person. I went to this new place and I walk in the door and there's immediately another trans person. And within my visit, I probably saw at least 5 or more other trans people. And I was just immediately, that was just immediately comforting. And I was just like, wow, this is the place I really should have been. So anyway, I ended up having the actual appointment. They were really like conversational. They told me a lot of things and they asked a lot of stuff that should have probably been asked all along and things that should have just been gone over more thoroughly, just with medical history and things like that, and the goals I had and places I wanted to go and stuff like that. They just actually cared. So the next day, I ended up getting my results because I could see them online, which was really, really nice. And sure enough, I found out that my hormones have been pretty much out of whack for a year and a half, and I just did not know at all about it. So they already adjusted it, and I've been feeling way better with things, and I'm pretty happy with where that is at, but there's also some other aspects to that is difficult, with the cost and stuff, because they have a completely different setup for the financial aid, and I have to go through a whole other thing, and I just have to have my fingers crossed that I'm going to be able to qualify for that, which, by all rights, I should be able to with the situation I'm in, but there's just always that thought in the back of my head that I might have to all of a sudden pay this insane bill that is just another downside to being trans, is just all these crazy bills that can just add up out of nowhere. But I feel that it's so worth going to this place and actually getting the medical health care that I actually need. They actually try and are proud of what they're doing, and they're actually trying to do more stuff. So finding out that my hormones were all out of whack like that was really interesting. Basically, my levels were in a place where my estrogen was under what it needed to be, and my testosterone was probably twice as much as it should have been. So it's just having any kind of progress with my transition in hormones is kind of amazing to me. I probably got a lot more out of that than I probably should have, maybe. But I really do wish that they would have been correct, because it really makes me wonder where things would be now if I had been in the right range for this past year and a half. I'm very hopeful. It actually has given me some hope again and made me feel more optimistic And so, especially when it comes to things with my transition, because I am in a sort of state of ruin right now, especially financially, and just where I'm at in life, and I can't do very much stuff. That's pretty much what's happened lately in my transition, most currently, with HRT, stuff like that, and being on hormones for around 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years, something like that. So I hope you found this interesting, and if you want to check out my other channel, then I will put up a link, and I assure you it will be fun. It's more artsy and things like that, and it's hopefully entertaining. I just draw lots of fun, random things, and so you can check that out. And please support that channel and stuff. Please support this channel if you would like. So thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.